What's up, everyone? So if you've never seen the Azure Data Factory, then this video will show you what it is and some of the cool things it can do for you. Now, the Azure Data Factory is mainly for setting up data pipelines or ETL pipelines, which are extract, transform, and load pipelines. They can prep data so it can be used for applications or machine learning models. So to get started here, I'm in the Azure portal, and we need to create a new resource of the Azure Data Factory. And we can just search for it here, Data Factory. Give the name here. Quite a new data factory is already used, so we'll try put some numbers on it and make it unique across Azure. And like anything else when creating in an Azure resource, we need to tell what subscription, what resource group to put it on. So I'll put it on the one I already have. Now you want to make sure you use version 2 of Azure Data Factory. And version 2 will give you this visual interface that we'll go into later, where you can build your pipelines and create your connections and all that. So I'm not going to enable Git since it's just a demo. I'll click create, and this shouldn't take too long to deploy the resource. There we go, got deployed, so I'll click to go to it. Now there's not too much you can do here on the resource page here, but what you want to do is click this author and monitor link here. That creates a new tab in your browser. And you get to this nice page here. So there's a little navigation on the left. You get this little get starting page here. You got the author where you can build your pipelines, set your data sets and all that. And then down here where you can monitor pipelines that have run or that are currently running, see if they failed or not. So I'm going to author one here. I'm just do a simple one where I copy data. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy data from an Azure S3 bucket to an Azure blob storage container. So I'll give it a name. I'll just do copy. And the first thing you do, we need to specify our data source that we're going to copy from. So since this is brand new, I'm going to create a new connection. And this is Amazon S3. And what you need to do is you need to get the access key and the secret key using the IAM within your Azure or within your Amazon console. So I have these copied here. And that's all you need for that. You can click the test connection to make sure you have everything. That's good. So after I do that, click next. And next I need to specify what bucket or what file I want to choose to copy. So over here I can type it in if I want to, but I can click this browse and it automatically generates everything that's in my S3 storage here. I have this bucket called Data Factory Input. I'll double click into it and I want to copy this flight data CSV file. And I click next. And then here it's going to let me choose what file format settings that I want, such as what the delimiter of the files are, whether to skip any lines or anything like that. If you see down here, it generates a preview of the data that it's gonna find depending on these settings up here. So the auto detection settings did really well, so I'm just gonna leave everything as is. And now I'm gonna choose what destination that I want to copy the file from S3 to. So here I'm gonna do Azure Blob Storage. And this is one of the cool things about Azure Data Factory is that if you do anything within Azure, you get from your Azure subscription. So all you do is you tell what subscription and I give it what storage account name, and that's all I need to give it. I can test it. I don't have to do any keys or anything. And then on the next page is where I tell it what container it goes into. So I'm going to send it into the flight container here and leave everything else as default. I'll leave the file format settings as default. Now here are a couple of settings, such as performance settings or fault tolerance settings, such as if there's like a incompatible row, depending on your file format settings from above, if it should abort the copy or just ignore it. I'll just leave these as default. Look at the summary. So now it's creating everything, it's deploying, and now it automatically runs it. So I can click to monitor and see it's already going. And you go, so it's succeeded. And if I go to my storage account here, I do the data exploration, look at my containers and that flight container, and there's the data right there. So that's just kind of a real quick demo of how to use Azure Data Factory, a couple of cool things that it offers you. And I'll be showing some videos in the future, some other cool things that you can do with it. But for now, if you like the video, just give it a like. And for more videos, feel free to subscribe. Thanks.